Hello, everyone. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Ember was in Ben 10. So, yeah, Ember is like one that you saw when during my intro thing. Yeah, that's Ember. He's the bulkiest guy that you ever would meet. He has a sister. Yeah, is her. Yeah, he's clumsy, but he gets a job done. And he's like, he doesn't know what the. So, yeah. Even his own tribe doesn't trust him with how stubborn he is. As he says, as their leader, or his father, decides to actually ban him from the city or their village because how stupid he is. As he says, okay. As he leaves, as his own sister's like was stayed with his village, as he doesn't know what this feeling is. As he sat down, as he's like, really don't know. So, yeah, then one of the plumbers decided to tell him he should join us. As he says, are you sure? About that? Really clumsy with technology and all that stuff. Yeah. But that's only when he's just being happy. As they don't know that. Every time he's happy, he's stupid. But when he gets angry, he's more focused. Just on like, he gets like all the tasks done in about 2 seconds. Yeah. When he gets, yeah. So he became a plumber, not the ones that unclogged the toilets, the ones that from Ben 10 I was talking about. As you're pretty good. Huh. Yeah, when things get serious, I get serious too. Oh. And no wonder why. As Ben's like, it reflects like Ben 10's personality. How do I know that? Because he's like funny, and he's just dumbfounded. And then when he gets super serious, yeah. As Ben's like, or there was a female way bad, and was attacking as they're like, uh, let's go humongous, or as they try to do it, but yeah. But the problem was he got attacked by a female Waybad and Guyver. The one that, like, as he says, as the usually I don't ram onto girls' length, but for you I'll make an exception. As he runs up to female Waybad, as he uses his stretchy arms as he's so confused. So when he gets confused, he gets mad, and when he gets mad, there's nothing that stops him no matter what. So he ties both legs of a female Waybad and made her collapsed. And she scraped her knee. As she does that, like, as Ben's like, come on, and leave her, or the plumbers. As he turns around and walks towards her, like approaches her real calmly, as he always has like some tools. So he like basically made a giant band-aid for her right here, and then puts it right on her. And yeah, as she went from being like angry, ticked off, and worked with Guyver to being loved by someone that actually does care about her. Yeah. Reason why she's like doing that is because her species didn't want her to end up like, because she's different from them. She's not like more techy thing. I'll look for it. She's not like them. Yeah. So she ends up decides. Now where did I put that thing? Give me a moment. I found it, but yeah. So she ends up getting cast out, like betrayed by her species, as when she actually found someone that does care about her. As he climbs onto her shoulder, as she's like still trying to, or she's still crying from that, and as he had a towel thing, just wiped her tears away and kissed her, as she was like so like, yeah, she's just like that. She's happy that someone does care. So yeah, then they've been dating for a long time. Yeah. So then on one mission, Ben and Ember were gonna go, or got sent to track down the missing, like, them. Yeah, they were missing. So they, like, looked around as he could sense, because he has every sense in his facility. Sorry about that. The dog was farting. So, yeah. So, yeah, he basically looks around as Ben's like, "You're pretty motivated." Yeah, but there's one thing. I promised myself if I ever saw them again, I won't talk to them ever again. So, yeah, that's why I'll just help and or I won't talk to them. Just you, okay? As they looked around, as he puts his hand right, he sees a doorway. As he opens it, it was a secret door, but he figured it out. As he pressed the button, he goes down with Ben 10 and and yeah, Ben 10 and him go separate ways. So, yeah. So he's like, as he peeks through the pine or the cracks, as he sees the, like, Forever Nights and the her, as as they as he sees his own species. Yeah. But they are behind, like, bars. As he's like, and Ben got captured. As he's like, is so angry. Yeah. As he was like, as she's like, Ben, good to see you again. It's your little or yourself is ready to join them in the Oblivion. As he's, yeah, Ben 10 is like, yeah, and like talking as, yeah, they got thrown in jail but yeah. Then Ember is like, if they're gonna kill my friends, as his body is so, like, tight, like you could see literal veins on his arm became more and more and more, like he's ready to pummel someone. He runs, or he breaks through, or he secretly, like, or he busts in, he hits, or like he's like Huh. Well, you're. Looks like someone's gonna be paying for my rage mage. As he's. They know that he's so dead serious that even his own sisters. They could literally feel his raging aura. Like he's. Yeah, he looks like that. As he, like, runs right at the Forever Knights. As he beats them around like a little rag dolls. Yeah. And, of course, he used their weapons against them. Yeah, he used, like, that thing and the shield. You know, to, like, basically, yeah. As she's like, you're a true fighter, aren't you? I can't wait to boil your friend alive. As they slowly go down, as he says, I. As he's really mad. As his power grew, as he's like, he runs up to the control things as he lists them up. But he's not dumb. He knew what to do. So he's lifted up, moves it slightly over, and yeah, one of the Forever Knights hits Mac, jamming the controls as he says, as he was gonna, or it was basically bottomless with lava on the bottom. So he goes and does that stretch thing, like what she does, as he basically stretched all the way and grabs the chamber and lifts it all the way up. As his own sister knows that he's one tough son of a gun. As he swings it back and forth, like sets it off to his side. Yeah. As Forever Knights are like, and him, or her, they all like start attacking him. Like he says, this is nothing. As it's like that Gum Gum Rocket one from One Piece. That attack. So he ends up hitting every target or every single Forever Knight and her at the exact same time, knocking them around, like, yeah. And he basically made his arms way too big and hits them as, yeah. She was like a leader of the Forever Knights. As, yeah, she got pummeled. She basically literally got pummeled with the other Holy Knights. And she's like, usually, I usually be so laughing my head off, but you really ticked me off this time. As, yeah, he basically sent Forever Knights flying right out over As Ben's like, your brother's in, or he's more crazy. He's more serious than he usually is. So clumsy when he's as clumsy, but now he's a whole different person. As he says, I heard that, and I love to be funny and like calm as a cucumber, but that's not my real, or it's my real reason why. Yeah. So he basically, as she says, why did you pick the to be a plumber? Huh. Well, to be honest with you, I do like plumbers because they are awesome. Space pot or policeman. Usually, I'm not the type of guy that takes things too serious, but you who I made exceptions to. After all, I don't want blood on my own clothes. As Ben knows that he's as he's like covering his own face, but she noticed what's wrong. Well, as he's like whistling and yeah, and like as so they're like, okay, please explain. Well, on this mission, he because they he was still holding a grudge against you guys, and he wouldn't want to talk to you. So yeah, he told me that I don't want to, or he doesn't want to talk to any of you. No, he'll just leave. Okay, as yeah, but there's one thing. As of course she when she knows that who he's in love with, as he says, or she says this, oh, I know, you're in love with that female way bad, aren't you? As he's blushing his face, like more redder than a tomato. As when he, yeah, or when she heard about that thing, she couldn't, or they couldn't believe it. He's actually dating somebody that, yeah. As then he wraps him up. As he opens the door, comes out, and like he breaks the locks on ben 10's like that stops him from transforming. Yeah, So basically, Ben, and yeah, he's yeah, as he's has his back turned, gonna go check on her. As they're like, he was blink of an eye. He was gone about 0.1 seconds. That's faster than anyone. As yeah, as the his father says, huh, that boy knows he keeps his words. True to anyone. So yeah, his sister's like, yeah, but one thing that he sure does keep, and we didn't know, or man, I, how long did you know that when he gets super serious, he doesn't like, well, I realized that when it was one of the days that or it was years, like after he was banned from your village, he wanted to become a plumber, and he became, soon he will be a husband to, yeah. So yeah, her and him were dating. Ben told them that, and as when she heard that he was, or her own brother dates the female way bad, yeah, they were like, so yeah, and female way bad and him got married. Yeah, she loved him no matter what, and became, yeah, two different species of aliens, and like two different species of aliens, and became, had one child with their powers. Yeah, as yeah, one of these, then during their honeymoon thing, one of these tried to ruin it, as he says, "You're not gonna ruin it." As he basically, yeah, beats him around like a little rag doll. So yeah, and their kid looks just like her, or it looks like his father's, but with his mother's horns. Yeah, and there wasn't just one kid. There was two. Yeah, and then of course Ben happy for him. His entire village is happy for him. His sister is happy for him. And, yeah. Do you think that's just messed up or what? So, yeah. He basically went all nuclear on him. Sorry. So, yeah. And when they had one, he actually was also a human too. So, yeah, she gave birth to a girl too, like a human girl. So, basically, three girls, or no, two girls, one boy. Yeah, that's messed up, bro. And they became plumbers, and yeah, that's just messed up. So, please leave a like, share, subscribe, do all that things. So, bye. And do you want me to do more of this? Next. I'll do what if Dragon Man was in the Seven Deadly Sins.